Hello folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Okay, first video for Thursday. Alrighty, I tore through this title. I did a video yesterday where I talked about that I essentially could not use my Kindle Paperwhite, not Paperwhite, Kindle Colorsoft because my wrist hurt me. So I decided to read it on my Kindle Basic, and I will tell you, as somebody that this is flaring up again, I am so happy to have a Kindle, just like I'm so happy to have a Kobo that's small, lightweight, and I can actually sit down and read the book. So this is Dying to Know by I cannot pronounce her name. I cannot pronounce her name at all. So this is the first book in the midlife magical cozy mystery book. And I actually borrowed Killer Cupcakes from the library, so it's actually on here as well. I know I should have borrowed it. I should have had it on my Kobo, I know, but I was already, the Kindle was on, so I decided to do it. Anyways, so Dying to Know, we have our protagonist, who is, hold on a second, let me get her name, let's see here, oh, come on, let's see here. It is Gina. That's her name. Alright, so Gina is divorced from her husband, but she was married to him for well over 30 years. So that's a long time to be married to anyone. And so she's been entering the final stage of any woman's life, which I'm entering myself. And one day the ghost of her former mother-in-law appears, and the family made it clear that that Gina's former mother-in-law died of shock, and because the family did not push it, there was not a full autopsy wasn't done. So basically it was like, yeah, we just want to bury her and stuff like that. And of course, one of the relatives said that Gina basically was a murderer because of what happened. And the thing about it is that even though they did not ask for an autopsy, blood work was still done. And so, just in case they decided to ask for blood work to be done, just in case they wanted the blood work analyzed later on, they would have it. Well, when Gina comes to the detective and says, hey, I suspect that my former mother-in-law was actually murdered, even though she's not a part of the family because she is not married to her husband, to the detective, because she had children with this man, she's still kind of considered family. So all it took was somebody that was kind of related to the family or kind of connected to the family to say, hey, look, I'd like to get that blood work analyzed. It's analyzed and discovered that, yeah, she has these chemicals in her blood work. So the thing about Gina's former mother-in-law was that she had secrets on everybody. Everybody she wrote in this little diary that she had, and everybody knew about the diary. Everybody knew that she had information on everyone. What ends up happening is one of the members of the family is actually the one that killed her because she wanted access to the diary to find out what did Gina's former mother-in-law know about me. Another weird thing is, and this is the dumbest thing you could ever do, and I don't know if this was intentional, the author intentionally did it, to kind of direct us, if yeah, that's the person who did it. She's wearing this woman's pearls. And this is a woman who absolutely hated her mother and did not like those pearls, and all of a sudden she's wearing them, which is kind of weird. Of course, deciding to wear the pearls turned out to be a really bad mistake, because that's how we found out who the killer was. So it was kind of there was a red herring, and that was Paula, because Paula really hated her mother. However, because she was at an event with like hundreds and hundreds of people, she has a rock solid alibi, because hundreds of people don't lie for one person. Trust me on that. Anyways, it turns out to be, of course, Paula's sister is the one who actually killed their mother. So, I got this done in one setting. It was a good book. I enjoyed it. I actually got the second book on Kindle Unlimited, because hey, I'm paying for it, might as well use it. But I just found it interesting, and found out that she has the ability to bend fire and to push fire away, and that's the only reason that our protagonist is still alive. Anyways, enjoyed it a lot, and I look forward to reading the next book. Alright, note, the third book in the series is coming out next month, so I'm going to read the second book, and I will probably go ahead and acquire it, and then when the third book comes out, I will just wait for it to come out, and if I happen to have the money for it, I'll go ahead and acquire that book as well. And I will tell you, it's nice to catch a series when it's literally at the beginning, so that is wonderful. Alright, so that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.